Once again, happy Friday. Hope you all have something fun planned for this weekend. First things first, let's talk about the state required agency disclosure. That state required agency disclosure is supposed to be signed up front at the point in time you meet the client so they understand how they're being represented, so they understand the potential and ramifications of limited agency, and so they understand what an agency relationship is. Because whether you have a buyer-agent contract signed or not, your agency relationship is imputed upon you and the buyer that you're working with. With sellers, it's a little different because you've got a listing contract that clearly states what the agency relationship it is. But either way, with a buyer or a seller, the state requires that that document be signed up front before the signing of any contract. So make sure that you're doing that. So having said that, I want to share with you this morning a quote from Robert Brault. Never mind searching for who you are. Search for the person you aspire to be. So when I heard that, I thought about, the idea that I want to find who I am. I may waste too much time doing that. If I took that time and I worked towards what it is that I want to be, both inside and outside, I'm probably spending that time a little bit better. If I don't know who I am half the time, but I do know who I want to be. I want to be somebody who's reliable, responsible, behaves with integrity, and I know how to behave to work towards that. I perform esteemable acts. I show up on time. I do what I say I'm going to do. Basically, if I perform those acts, if I behave that manner, the rest of everything will just sort of follow. They say if you train the mind, the body will follow. This is kind of the same thing. I want to do the work I need to do to be the guy I want to be. It's not always easy. It's not always simple. Although it's generally more simple than I want to think it is. But it's certainly not necessarily easy. Change is not easy for anybody. For me, it's just about how bad do I want it? How bad am I? What am I willing to do to get what I want? That's a question I like to ask my coaching clients. What are you willing to do to get what you want? How bad do you want it? So, have fun this weekend. See you soon.